Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back with another Paladins video. I'm not sure exactly what direction we're going to go in just yet, but I'm going to be playing with Inara, probably Treacherous ground, because it is my favourite talent friend, the one that I find to be the most interesting, but I have seen Tremors a little bit more recently. Mother's Grace is still surprisingly popular after the nerfs, probably because the CC immunity just being massive. It's a really rare thing to have, and in certain matchups it's just insanely strong, but Treacherous ground I would say genuinely is our most strong talent. But it's kind of hard to say because it is very situational and depends on how you play her. But even though her talents are pretty interesting, build-wise, she is kind of boring and there hasn't really been too much change here for the longest time. You've got the flying setup with like Tremors if you want to fly around, but definitely isn't like a meta thing. The F setup is also not great, I think, compared to this one. Most of the time, people just run the standard setup, and this does work sometimes a little bit better if you're playing more aggressive, but generally, you're going to run something like this. And yeah, it's kind of a good thing and a bad thing with her is that she is really consistent. Most of the time, you will do pretty damn well with Inara. There's not too many scenarios where she has a difficult time just because of what you can pick with the talents and the builds a little bit. Alright, so for game one, Siege Bazaar, a bit of a strange one. They have the double tank with Ying, which scares me a bit. Atlas Yag and Ying, then Shaolin and Kazumi, and we have got a Vora Emoji, Grover, and Dredge. This could be really bad. I guess we'll see. I'm very tempted to go for Mother's Grace just to count the Atlas, but I don't know if that really makes sense because we haven't got that much CC. I feel like Treacherous Ground is a better choice just to counter a few of them, but I don't know. Tremors could also be the play. I feel like I did Treacherous Ground last time, so we'll do Mother's Grace, grab Armor Plating and Nimble first, but we've got Unyielding, which is definitely the play here. Boom, Boom, Rampant, Blooming, and then Hurl. I'm going to run right side because I don't really feel like I can play the point. Recurve, Unnatural Persistence, Life Exchange, Deja Vu, and Empowered Curse. So I guess this was the play because now we can push the, Atlas and do that. I'm also just still not really used to Inara not being slowed when she's firing. You can play so aggressively. I'm going to just throw a wall there. She isn't really doing that much. Don't really know what we're doing, but that kind of worked. I'm going to drop the F down. It's not really going to do anything, but really do have just jank accuracy at the moment. I haven't played any more games other than the ones that you saw yesterday. Thanks for all the love on that video emoji. So yeah, it's going to take me a little minute. I purposely wanted to kind of, warm back into it, and I feel like Inara's a really good character for that. You don't have to be crazy accurate as long as I'm just sort of being annoying and playing aggressively and doing this right here, just pushing up on the Shaolin and being annoying. We'll throw the wall there, and we got the objective capture. I don't know really why the Ink keeps throwing decoys like that. She hasn't got the talent, right? Don't really know what I want to do. I don't have the right click. I'm a little bit scared. We'll pop it here and try and just not die. Yeah, we counted the rewind, but the rest of the team didn't. Do I go for the ultimate? Yeah, sure. They should stop pushing in and maybe the team can do something. We've got the two tanks stunned. I feel like with Inara ultimate, I'm usually too conservative with it and I don't use it enough. So really do just feel insanely fast on Inara. I'm really not used to being able to just like glide around while I'm firing. It's still just so strange. I've talked about that in every Inara video, just like I've talked about her being sort of underplayed in every video, which isn't really the case anymore just because I actually do see a decent amount of it and usually played relatively well. We'll see if I can push in. Team is just kind of bodying here and I'm really not having too much trouble with the double tank. But right click timing is a little bit rough. We're going to throw up the wall there, cutting it kind of close. Grover isn't here just yet. I'm just going to keep getting some shots. There we go. Team's got it covered. Grover's running in. Yeah, just the damage output I guess is kind of crazy. Shaolin's out. It's just the Ying left. There we go. Moji and Dredge just absolutely blasting. I guess we got the 2-0. I'm really surprised it's gone this well. Yeah, I haven't actually died once just yet. I'm going to go for the ultimate just to really guarantee this. I don't know if I need to, but yeah, this should secure it. Let's get rid of the Shaolin. Throw the wall here to stop the Ying maybe a little bit. And just get rid of the Yag. Focus her down. Grover's ulting. Yag's ulting. Let's stop that. Kazumi ulted. She's still there. Okay, we got it. 2-0. Grabbed more armor plating, which is being nerfed in the accept date. Makes the most sense here for sure. It's going to go up to 300 instead of 275, which I think makes sense. Kronos and then some more Nimble. Just going to run play the point, which isn't what I was expecting to do in this one, but I guess I'm just trying to sort of be annoying for with the cripple, I think. And the F down there too for no real reason. Shaolin's just gone. I don't know how the Dredge is so accurate. Moji on top of the Vora though just have kind of crazy damage here. Try and body block the Yag a little bit. She should be gone. I just feel so fast. Inara really does feel like a proper aggressive tank, which she didn't really before that change. It was such a subtle thing for people who don't play her, but you pick up Inara a decent amount. Just being able to glide around really is a very, very different way of playing her. Just feels like everything positioning-wise is significantly easier. I'm going to throw the ball here, just kind of lock off the Atlas a little bit. I don't really know what he's doing. The entire team is just there. I'm maybe a little bit too far forward here because Yag's at the back. I'm kind of scared. Shaolin ultimate. Do I go for mine here? I guess we're not really able to break through. I tried to make some space and maybe push him back a bit. I'm going to go for the ultimate. Throw it there. That hit 3. I think Shaolin was there. Kazumi's gone. Yeah, always expect the radius on it to be a little bit smaller than it actually is. It usually feels kind of massive. We'll pop the right click too just to get the wall up as much as possible. It did get cleared there, I think. I didn't dedeploy it. We're fine. I don't know why the Yag's just at the back. I guess we'll try and clear it, stop it from getting rid of the Dredge. Yeah, okay, sure. What is this game? I don't know what they're doing. 4 is on a 22 streak here, going kind of massive. I haven't even died yet. I didn't even really realize. I thought I died at the end of the last round, but yeah, nope, that's a rewind. That's fine. We'll pop the right click here. Kind of pointless. I'm not really counting too much CC with it so far, but got rid of the Yag. That's a, Atlas rewind, Grover ultimate. Kind of tough here. I don't know if we're going to get this. I'm going to throw the wall there. It's not really doing anything, but might throw him off a bit. Right click to counter. There we go, though. Victory. The talent was really useful, really strong. I don't know if Treacherous ground would have been the better choice, but the CC immunity was really useful. It's just when I did get CC'd, it didn't feel that bad anyway. It's kind of hard to tell how much you're countering with it because you're right clicking and then you're just not really, stopped by anything. You're just kind of an unstoppable force pushing through, dealing damage and, really, really tanky. Even though it did get nerfed, Inara is still really strong with this talent and this setup specifically. As you sort of saw there, I didn't even really play particularly well, but We had a decent amount of damage. It was super annoying on the point. 3-0-21. Super happy with that. Overall, the team put in mad work. Grover, super strong, healed for a ton. The Dredge and the Vora, who was specifically really high there, and the Moji all put in work. Fantastic team overall. They played quite well. Ying was actually healing for a ton. They did have the double tank, but damage-wise, they weren't really doing it. And they were playing like a team, to be honest, but we just seemed to push through anyway, even whenever, like, clashing full teams. Alright, so for game 2, we've got a Siege Serpent Beach, double sieges. It's been a minute, I think, but we've got a Sky, BK, Ying, and Drogos versus Dredge. Ying, again, for some reason, just tons of Ying. She is doing really well, but yeah, then they have a Makoa, Dredge, Jones, Maeve. I can't remember who I didn't read out, but they were the teams. So I'm going to grab Treacherous Ground. I could make this some Mother's Grace video, but I wasn't really planning on doing that. And it doesn't make the most sense here. I think this is a better thing to go for. So I've got Armor Plating and Nimble and try and play it aggressively and sort of against people that aren't the Makoa. Maybe we'll avoid them a little bit. I don't know. Smoke and Dagger, Worm Jet, Cypher Exchange, Accelerant, Luminary, Pluck, Cat Burglar, Focusing Lens, and Hurl. I can't speak. Don't really know if I want to push in or what the plan is. I feel like that's the play. We'll right click here and the Koa's already used his hooks, and I'll pop the F down and just kind of zone him and be super annoying. He's really, really low. I don't know if I should try and finish off the Dredge, but he is out, I think. Oh my god, there we go. Team's got me covered. I really just can't speak for some reason. We need to try and throw the wall up there, but I couldn't get the angle on it. Pop the F down, got rid of the Makoa. Nice. Ying's just throwing out decoys. Right click for the damage reduction. BK stun. Try and get rid of the Dredge, who's kind of back here. I don't really want to stand in his right click. BK steal some damage. He's nearly gone. Ying's here. I guess we just sit on it, throw a wall there, block the Generals off a bit. Don't know what I'm doing, but I'm kind of on it. There's an F. Yeah, I think I'm just dead here though, because the entire team's out. Dredge ultimate. That should do it. Yeah, there we go. I had my ult. Wasn't really going to use it there though. I definitely could have played that much better. My positioning was terrible and my awareness was too, but like I said, still needing to warm up a little bit from not having played for like 3 weeks. I'm definitely going to save up and get more armor plating though, because we tanked a ton of damage there. That was just direct hits and stuff. We're going to throw the wall and try and zone them, throw the F down. I thought I was going to be able to get like an ult play off there. That's the Sky heal. I'll go for the ult to deploy that, throw that there, back a little bit, make sure he's gone. There we go. The service symbol popping up. I'm just in the middle of everything. The rubber banding there is horrendous. Drogo's ultimate, I think. Okay, punch the Dredge, tanked a crazy amount of damage there again in that one. The team fights in this one are definitely kind of messy, but yeah, we tanked like 10k there. I'm going to push up, throw the F down, just be kind of annoying. That really is my job here on Inara. They're actually clearing my thing a little bit. Dredge is the most scary. General's ultimate, yeah, sure. I don't really know what I want to do. We'll throw the wall for a little bit. That's kind of good for them. We'll redeploy it with the Sky ultimate. Thought that might catch him. She threw that over the wall. That would have been kind of good. I'm trying to wall off like the Dredge because his Harpoon is just super annoying. He's playing really quite well with Hurl. That's a BK ult. I redeployed the wall a little bit late there. He's going to maybe catch up to him. Yeah, he's going for his ult. Okay, never mind. Rip BK. Can't do anything to save him there. Ying tried to pop the ult, but it's the end of that team fight. I really just can't play around the Dredge. It's super annoying. That wall was terrible. But there's an F. I think I'm dead. General's grip. Don't really know what I can do here. I've got the ultimate again. Shout out to the team. These guys are healing for a ton. We're going to pop it here. See if we can get a couple of them. There we go. That was a 3-man. Ying didn't get like stunned because she's got the CC immunity. I'm dead. Just being held in the middle. There's a wall. Sure. Never mind. Insane healing whenever we've got Cauterize off of us. The commentary in this one is super scuffed. I'm just kind of dancing around, trying to play around the rock. There's a right click. When the General's grips me, I pretty much just insta-die because they all focus me. But Ko is actually out. I'm going to try and play inside for a little second. Throw the F down here. I guess we're fine. There's a stun on the Dredge. Don't know where his teleporter is, but push up on the Ying here. Sure. There's a grip from the Generals. I'm going to throw a wall. I don't know really what I did with that. I thought maybe I'd get out of the grip or something. Do really wish there was somebody getting rid of the Dredge. It would make my life way easier, but there isn't really anybody that can do it because we've got a Drogos and a BK with a Sky. We don't have like a Victor or anybody that can really do that sort of damage at range. That stun somehow hit the Makoa. Disgusting. We'll throw the F down here. Dredge is the only one touching it. Team, can we just clear him here? Don't get me wrong, we are taking a ton of damage from the rest of the team, especially Ying, who is actually getting a damage buff in the next update, which is kind of crazy, like I said in the last video. Maeve hasn't been too much trouble. The Makoa surprisingly hasn't been either, although he has been hitting me, and the General's grip has been kind of annoying, but yeah, surprisingly, it's been fine aside from the Dredge, where I can just tell it's hitting me a ton with the Q and just other sort of more consistent damage that we're sort of fine with. But yeah, Sky heals, as she says there in the chat, are getting nerfed also in the next update, but only by 50, which isn't that crazy. I'm saving up to finish off armor plating, by the way. General's ultimate, but that's way off of where we're actually going. The Dredge, on the other hand, is going to hit me and I'm going to rubber band like crazy. What I was trying to say before that mess just happened is Sky's healing for a ton, Ying is healing for a ton, so we can kind of deal with the consistent damage. It's just the Dredge with the Hell. It's kind of bursty and hard to deal with. We took a ton of health off the Generals. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of sitting on the point. This feels like not the play, but did get 85% of it and then had to pull back a little bit. Going to go for the ultimate here, finish off the Generals. That didn't hit. I thought I could maybe get that on him. Push the Dredge. Drogos is ulting. Sure, he's right-clicking the floor. Dredge just spamming. I blocked a ton of damage with the wall. We'll de-deploy it a bit and push over this side. There's the F down. Get rid of the Generals. It should be kind of free. A massive Treacherous Ground. That was insane. Flying Inara plays there, really sort of working. We got it, 2-1. I'm surprised we turned that around. The first start of that round was really weird. They're all playing on this side versus the BK. and somebody else, but yeah, we got it 2-1. Hello, Ying. Gonna throw the F down here, maybe finish her off. She's really low. That is not enough by just a tiny bit. They're all gone though anyway, because the team sort of worked it out there. I don't know what's going on. I don't have the ultimate. For some reason I'm playing as if I do. I was trying to stack them up a little bit there to try and do something with it, but there we go. Somebody finally focused down the dredge. We're making the push. That's a Sky ultimate. Don't even know where that is. Didn't get anybody with it, but I'm trying my best to stick on the point, push it, which we are definitely doing. I don't really want to waste my shots on the Maeve hitting her for like 50, but yeah, it is sort of worth doing at the middle sort of range because it drops off really harsh, like I was trying to say. Pop the F down, finish off the Maeve. She should be gone. Right click here. I've got the ultimate. Do I go for it here to guarantee it? I don't know. The Ying just walked into my thing or teleported into it. Hello, Dredge. My timing firing is way off. We got it. 3-1. What a team. These guys are putting in crazy effort. Massive props to them. I'm going to go ahead and get Rejuvenate too, just because the Sky really is like a second healer here. Plus the Ying, he's super focused on it. The damage is kind of the problem, but when the BK and the Drogos work it out, it really does sort of, you know, shred. I tried to jump out of that, but again, just walking into the Dredge ultimate. I don't even remember how he gets that angle, to be honest with you. But we got Rejuvenate too, got more plating, and Maeve's just jumping around. That's fine. I'm going to kind of ignore it a little bit here. She's zooming. I don't really know what I want to do. BK is again going kind of for a flank here. There's an F as well. And nice, he's gone. Damage here on the Dredge. He's got the heals from the Ying. I'm going to just wall him off for a little bit and heal up a tad. We've got Rejuvenate too, so it's super quick. We'll dedeploy it, push up here. There's a Genos just here. I don't have the F. It'd be kind of sick if I had it, but I'm just going to finish him off. The speed there, super useful. We would not have had that before the buff. We're going to throw the F down here. That's going to clear my thing, but maybe we can get rid of him. He's on like a no health. I do have the ultimate. I'm just going to throw it. That should clear it, right? Yeah. Really weird way to use the Inara ult, but I feel like that was the play. There's somebody back there. BK really is playing as kind of the flanker here. I don't really have to pay too much attention to the Ying with the decoy explosions because it's not a crazy amount of damage. I'm right clicking there just to get a bit of damage reduction, but mainly for the heals. That's a Makoa ult. I have the wall if I need it, but I don't really know what I'm doing. That felt like a really weird Makoa ult. I'm going to wall off the Ying for a little bit, just stay away from the Dredge and kind of dance around a tad. He's actually missing quite a lot of the health for some reason this late into the game. The Genos is stuck. Totally use it there just to get rid of the Ying, but we got a free kill on the Genos. The F is cleared, but he's dead anyway. Nice. The Ying is definitely like dealing crazy damage in this one, but we can sort of deal with it because it's kind of all over the place. We'll throw the wall, Drogo just blast away. That should guarantee it. Sky ult on the point. Yeah, somehow they got an overtime trigger from the Ying touching that like a second ago. Dropped the F down. Dredge is trying to push it, but yeah, he's gone. Somehow we haven't got the 4-1 here. I don't know why the delay on it sometimes happens, but there we go. A fantastic showcase again for Inara. This video went way better than I was expecting. I'm surprisingly not as rusty as I thought I would be from not having played it in a minute, and yeah, it's not having played Paladins in a while. My accuracy was a bit of a mess, but yeah, Inara really is sort of a flow autoplay character for me. 10 to 76k, a ton of objective time there. I'm really happy with that stat. Our shielding and our walls weren't great, but the F was pretty solid. We've got some really good plays with that, and the wall occasionally was kind of, you know, fantastic too. But Ying healed for a ton. Sky played both as well. She really wasn't damaging too much, but her number for the heals totally makes up for it. BK a bit of a weak link, but his stuns were pretty good every now and again, and Drogo's pretty good damage. But yeah, super happy with that stat, no complaints whatsoever there. Makoa wasn't actually that crazy there. Definitely, I'm happy I went for Treacherous ground and not DCC immunity. The general script early game was kind of annoying, but later on we just kind of shredded him and he wasn't too much of a problem. Maeve did alright. The Dredge definitely was the star of the show on their side, as you can see. The Ying was also putting in work, but her damage seemed to be mainly on me and not the rest of the team, so it wasn't too bad because we were just tanking a crazy amount. Plus Rejuvenate. Don't really know what else I could add here at the end, but Inara is in a really good spot. She's really consistent. Build-wise, a little bit boring like I said, but the setup really does work, and the talents do give you a little bit of variety, but it makes sense that she was pulled down a little bit from, you know, the last couple of videos, mainly because the item still changes and stuff really affects it, which is what I talked about in the last video, and I try my best to not repeat myself too much in this one, but I still did a little bit, because I always end up yapping about the same things. She's underrated and should be played aggressively a little bit more often, but I see that a little bit more these days, so it's less of a point anyway. Thanks so much for watching though. Yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see me do next. Your thoughts on Inara down in the comments. I appreciate the warm welcome back. I'll see you guys all very soon, and as always, stay frosty.